It means for me personally, a long, hard road of working hard, of playing bars and honky tonks to get to the point where I get to step on the largest stage in America with country music fans. I said this probably 5 minutes ago. These people aren't here to party for 3 days in a field. They're here to hear country music. And to be on this lineup, especially for the 50th anniversary, for me personally, I look back on all the years of working hard and never giving up and saying, you know what, someday I'm going to be able to play my brand of country music that sounds more traditional. It's got a little cowboy in it on a very large stage. So it's an incredible thing. We're going to try to burn this place to the ground tonight. No insurance is involved in that, by the way. Well, I didn't know she didn't say yes to everything, so thank you for making me feel better. It was the song in particular, and I won't go into too much detail about it because I'd like to save some sizzle of surprise for you guys. From the moment I heard the song, and this was 6 years ago, I wanted to record it, and I wanted to do a duet with Carrie because I heard her voice on it. The artist that wrote the song, the label said, we're holding that for him, so I didn't get the song. It didn't work out for him. It went into her pile. It didn't work out for her record, so it went back out into the stratosphere of who wants to record this. And I said, whatever happened to that song that guy wrote? And they said, well, it never got recorded. And I said, I want Carrie Underwood on it. What if she says no? What about this artist? What about this female artist, this female artist? Because it is very much a man and a woman duet. And I said I didn't want to record it unless I could have Carrie on it. I've loved Carrie's music, but she wasn't like I don't have her poster on my wall, but when I heard this song, I heard her voice, and I just knew that it was going to work out. We had never sang together. So when we get in the room and we start singing together, it's like family harmony. The only way I can describe it is kind of like the way it was growing up singing with my mom. You have that, it just instantly fits and it meshes. And it's really interesting to me because my voice and her voice are really drastically different. But put together, they make a very, very unique sound. And so I'm excited for it to come out. I'm not sure when it is. We're kind of holding the ace card close to the sleeve. Jelly's one of my favorite people to hang out with. You guys may not look at me and realize this, but I have a pretty jaded past as well. I've always said there was a time in my life where I had to make a decision, and that decision was to either chase this dream professionally with a good mindset. There's a few mistakes that I made in my life. There's a few decisions that I made in my life where I could have wound up here, or I very well could have wound up in jail. And I used to work at the prison system in Texas, so I have a very, very thick background on incarceration. Jelly did time. We've talked about that. We struggle with a lot of the same pressures of we put so much pressure on ourselves to be the best husband. For me to try to be the best father, for our guys to try to be the best leader, to be the best performer, to have it turned on when I walk in here with you guys. And it's almost like a blessing and a curse because we put so much on ourselves. And I relate to him and he relates to me, and we're so opposite. You got the cowboy hat and the face tattoos. I think that it's just a very opposites attract kind of thing, and respect is mutual and real recognizes real. So absolutely, we've talked about working together. I can't reveal all the surprises, but there's definitely been some songs that we've sat and listened to where they speak to him as much as they speak to me. So you'll see something from us very soon. Yeah, I want to go team rope. Anybody that that has horses that is going to be roping somewhere, I'd like to go enter a rodeo or enter a team roping while I'm there. I understand that I used to be a big Troy Dunn fan growing up, and so I know that bull riding is pretty big in Australia. I'm not sure how much team roping or any of that's a part of it, but everybody thinks about New Zealand. They always want to go red stag hunting because it's like the quintessential thing for a guy to do over there. And I want to go get on a horse at some point. I highly doubt that I'll be able to, but if anybody's watching this or if you have any connections, you send them our way because I would really like to go. If I want a buckle in Australia, I'd probably never take that off. Okay. Just throwing that out there.
All right, let's see what we can do.
All right, sounds good.